Hello, my dear students. Welcome to you. Look at this picture. Can you identify him? Who is he? Yes, he is Mahatma Gandhi. He is popularly known as father of our nation. Similarly, can you identify another great man of India? Yes, he is Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is one of the greatest batsmen in the world. He is popularly known as God of Cricket, Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar. He is rewarded Bharat Ratna. Can you identify another person, great person of India? Can you identify? Yes, he is one of the greatest popular scientists of India, APJ Abdul Kalam, 11th President of India. He is popularly known as the Missile Man of India. Missile Man of India. Today we have to learn about him, Missile Man of India. Let's learn very important topic, that is the Missile Man of India. It is related to APJ Abdul Kalam, the 11th President of India. Okay, let's learn. This is the paragraph 1 of this topic. Now I am going to read. You understand. Abul Fakir Jalaluddin Abdul Kalam, better known as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was one of the most distinguished scientists of India, as he was intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. He came to be known as the Missile Man of India. In 2002, he was elected as the 11th President of India and was widely referred to as the People's President. My dear students, some important words and their meanings are given below. Let's understand. Distinguished, it means very successful and admired by people. Intimately, it means closely. Involved, it means concerned, involved, jadita, sampruta. Civilian, not related to armed force. Widely referred to, it means popularly known or described. Let's better understand. Abul Fakir Jalaluddin Abdul Kalam, better known as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, was one of the most distinguished scientists of India. What is the full name of APJ Abdul Kalam? A means Abul, P means Fakir, D means Jalaluddin. It is derived from his father's name. His full name is Abul Fakir Jalaluddin Abdul Kalam. It is better known as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Why was he popular? He was one of the most distinguished scientists of India. Distinguished means very successful scientist, and he was admired by people. Okay, से भारतर जिते प्रसिद्ध साइंटिस्ट अच्छा ता भितरु सी जड़े महान वैज्ञानिक थिले. As he was intimately involved in India's civilian space program, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମର satellite ଯାଉଛି, ଯେଉଁ satellite ମହାକାଶ ଗବେଷଣା ହେଉଛି, ଏବଂ ମିଲିଟାରୀ ମିସାଇଲ ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ ଏଫର୍ଟସ୍, ଯେଉଁ କ୍ଷେପଣାସ୍ତ୍ର ଡେଭଲପମେଣ୍ଟ that is applied in our defense department and military department, ଯେତେବେଳେ ସାମରିକ କ୍ଷେତ୍ରରେ କ୍ଷେପଣାସ୍ତ୍ର ପ୍ରସ୍ତୁତ ହେଉ କିମ୍ବା ବେସାମରିକ ସ୍ତରରେ ଆମର ଯେଉଁ ସ୍ପେସ୍ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ, ମହାକାଶ ଗବେଷଣା ପାଇଁ ଯେଉଁ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ, ସେଥିରେ ସେ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାବରେ ଜଡ଼ିତ ଥିଲେ, କ୍ଲୋଜଲି ରିଲେଟେଡ୍. That's why he came to be known. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତାକୁ କୁହାଯାଉଥିଲା the missile man of India. In 2002, he was elected as the 11th president of India. 2002ରେ ସେ ଭାରତର 11ତମ ରାଷ୍ଟ୍ରପତି ଭାବରେ ନିର୍ବାଚିତ ହେଲେ and was widely referred to as the people's president. He was popularly known. He was popularly described as a people's president of India. Next, Dr. Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October 1931 in a Tamil Muslim family at Rameswaram in the state of Tamil Nadu. His father, Jalaluddin, was a boat owner and the imam of a local mosque. His mother, Asiama, was a housewife. His father owned a ferry that took Hindu pilgrims back and forth between Rameswaram and Dhanushkodi. Kalam was the youngest of 4 brothers and 1 sister in his family. His ancestors had been wealthy traders and landowners, but in course of time the family fell on hard times and lost their properties, even their ancestral home. By this early childhood, the family had already become poor. Kalam had to sell newspapers to supplement his family's income. My dear students, the important words and their meanings are given below. Look at this. Imam, it means a religious man who leads prayer in mosque. Ferry, boat carrying people. Pilgrims, people who travel to a holy place. Ancestral, belonging to people older than grandparents. Purvavansha. Dr. Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October 1931 in a Tamil Muslim family at Rameswaram in the state of Tamil Nadu. When was Abdul Kalam born? Okay, on 15th October 1931, 1931 ମସିହା ଅକ୍ଟୋବର 15 ତାରିଖରେ ଡକ୍ଟର ଅବଦୁଲ କଲାମ ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିଥିଲେ. In which state? In the state of Tamil Nadu. In which town? In which place? In Rameswaram. At Rameswaram. Rameswaram is a town, is a place in the state of Tamil Nadu. In which family? In a Tamil Muslim family. ଗୋଟେ ତାମିଲ ମୁସଲିମ ପରିବାରରେ ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମରେ ତାମିଲନାଡୁ ରାଜ୍ୟର ଏଇଠାରେ ଜନ୍ମଗ୍ରହଣ କରିଥିଲେ ଅବଦୁଲ କଲାମ. His father Jalaluddin was a boat owner and the imam of local mosque. Who was his father? His father's name was Jalaluddin. What was he? ସେ କ'ଣ ଥିଲେ? He was a boat owner and the imam of local mosque. ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଡଙ୍ଗାର ମାଲିକ ଥିଲେ ଆଉ ସେଇ ଲୋକାଲ ମସଜିଦର ଜଣେ ଇମାମ ଥିଲେ. His mother Asiama was a housewife. What was his mother's name? Asiama. What was she? What was Kalam's mother? Kalamର ମା କ'ଣ ଥିଲେ? Housewife. Kalam's mother was a housewife, homemaker. His father owned a ferry that took Hindu pilgrims back and forth between Rameswaram and Dhanushkodi. Rameswaram Dhanushkodi ମଧ୍ୟରେ ତାଙ୍କ ଫାଦର ସେ ତୀର୍ଥଯାତ୍ରୀମାନଙ୍କୁ ନବାଣିଆ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ବୋଟ ସାହାଯ୍ୟରେ ଅର୍ଥାତ୍ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ଫେରିର ମାଲିକ ଥିଲେ, ଡଙ୍ଗାର ମାଲିକ ଥିଲେ ଏବଂ ସେଇ ଡଙ୍ଗା ସାହାଯ୍ୟରେ ପିଲଗ୍ରିମ୍ସ କହିଲେ ତୀର୍ଥଯାତ୍ରୀ, ହିନ୍ଦୁ ପିଲଗ୍ରିମ୍ସ, ହିନ୍ଦୁ ତୀର୍ଥଯାତ୍ରୀଙ୍କୁ ସେ ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମ ମନ୍ଦିର ଯେଉଁ ଅଛି ଶିବ ମନ୍ଦିର, ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ଯେତେବେଳେ ପୂଜା କରୁଥିଲେ, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଲଙ୍କାକୁ ଆକ୍ରମଣ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଗଲେ, ସୀତାକୁ ଉଦ୍ଧାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ସେତେବେଳେ ସେ ସ୍ଥାପନ କରିଥିଲେ, ପୂଜା କରିଥିଲେ ଶିବଙ୍କୁ। ତାଙ୍କରି ଇଏ ଅନୁସାରେ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ହିନ୍ଦୁ ତୀର୍ଥସ୍ଥଳୀ। ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମକୁ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଧନୁଷକୋଡ଼ିରୁ ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମକୁ ଆସିବା ପାଇଁ, ଧନୁଷକୋଡ଼ିରୁ ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମ, ରାମେଶ୍ୱରମ ଧନୁଷକୋଡ଼ି ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ଯେଉଁ ତୀର୍ଥଯାତ୍ରୀ, ହିନ୍ଦୁ ତୀର୍ଥଯାତ୍ରୀ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଇ ଡଙ୍ଗା ସାହାଯ୍ୟରେ ନବାଣିଆ କରୁଥିଲେ। ଏହିପରି ଭାବରେ ସିଏ ରୋଜଗାର କରୁଥିଲେ। ହିଜ୍ ଫାଦର Khalam was the youngest of 4 brothers and 1 sister in his family. Khalam, including Khalam, there were 4 brothers and 1 sister in his family. Khalam was the youngest of the 4. 4 ଜଣ ଭିତରେ ସବୁଠାରୁ ସାନ ଭାଇ ଥିଲା, ସାନ ପୁଅ ଥିଲା କିଏ ନା ଖଲାମ। ଆଉ ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟିଏ ଭଉଣୀ। He had 1 sister. His ancestors had been wealthy traders and landowners. ତାଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ପୂର୍ବପୁରୁଷମାନେ ସେମାନେ ବହୁତ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି, ଯେଉଁ ଜମିର ମାଲିକ ଥିଲେ, ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଓନର୍ସ, ଆଉ ୱେଲ୍ଦି ଟ୍ରେଡର୍ସ, ସେମାନେ ବ୍ୟବସାୟୀ ଥିଲେ, ବଣିକ ଥିଲେ, ଅତି ଧନୀ ବଣିକ ଥିଲେ। But in course of time, the family fell on hard times and lost their properties. କାଳକ୍ରମେ, in course of time, ତାଙ୍କ ପରିବାର କଠିନ ସମୟ ଦେଇ ଗତି କଲା ଏବଂ ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି ତାକୁ ହରାଇଲେ। ଇଭେନ୍ ଦେୟାର ଆନସେଷ୍ଟ୍ରାଲ ହୋମ୍, ଏପରିକି ତାଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ପୂର୍ବପୁରୁଷ ଯେଉଁ ଘର ସେ ମଧ୍ୟ ଚାଲିଗଲା। by his early childhood, the family had already become 4. ତାଙ୍କ ପିଲା କାଲାମ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଛୋଟ ପିଲା ଥିଲେ ସେତେବେଳକୁ ସେ ବହୁତ ଗରିବ ହେଇଗଲେଣି। Kalam had to sell newspaper to supplement his family's income. ତାଙ୍କ ପରିବାର ଯେଉଁ ଇନକମ୍କୁ ସେଥିରେ କିଛି ଆଡ଼୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ହେଲ୍ପ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ସପୋର୍ଟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ଟୁ ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟ, କାଲାମ had to sell newspapers. କାଲାମକୁ ବିକ୍ରି କରିବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିଲା ଖବରକାଗଜ ବିକ୍ରି କରି ସେ ପରିବାରର ଇନକମ୍ରେ କିଛି ସପ୍ଲିମେଣ୍ଟ କଲେ, କିଛି ଆଡ଼୍ କଲେ। ଓକେ, ନେକ୍ସଟ Kalam started his elementary education at Ramanathapuram. He had a science teacher named Shiva Subramaniam Iyer, who was very loving and affectionate. He always inspired Kalam to develop his skills so that he could compete with the highly educated people in big cities. Once he invited the boy home for a meal which his wife disliked and refused to serve a Muslim child like him. His teacher himself served Kalam while she watched them eat from behind the kitchen door. But his behavior, way of taking the meal and cleaning the floor changed her attitude. When the teacher invited Kalam For the second time, his wife welcomed him and served him food herself. My dear students, now this is the third paragraph we have to understand. Now the important words are given below. Elementary means elementary education, primary education. Inspire to give somebody or someone the desire to do something well. Prerana, Yogeva, Prerana Doa, inspire. Let's better understand. Kalam started his elementary education at Ramanathapuram. Ramanathapuram is situated in Tamil Nadu. Where did Kalam start his elementary education? Yes, at Ramanathapuram. He had a science teacher named Shiva Subramanian Iyer. Who was his science teacher? Shiva Subramaniam Iyer. He was very loving and affectionate. What was his science teacher like? Very loving and affectionate. अति स्नेही थिले. He always inspired Kalam to develop his skills so that he could compete with highly educated people in big cities. How did or why his science teacher inspired Kalam to develop? He always inspired. He was his very favorite teacher. As Kalam was very interested to learn science, mathematics. Okay, because of his science teacher, Kalam could develop his skills and competed with the highly educated people in the big cities. He always inspired how to develop the skills. Why? So that he could compete, se ପ୍ରତିଯୋଗିତା କରିପାରିବେ with the highly educated people, ଉଚ୍ଚ ଶିକ୍ଷିତ ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଯେଉଁମାନେ those who are learned person in the big cities. Once he invited the boy home for meal. ଥରେ ତାକୁ the science teacher ତାକୁ invite କଲେ for meal. Once he invited the boy home for meal, which his wife disliked and refused to serve a Muslim child like him. His wife, his science teacher's wife, disliked means did not like, and refused, denied to serve Kalam. Why did she dislike to serve Kalam? Because Kalam was a Muslim child. Muslim pila thibaru, his science teacher's wife disliked him and did not treat him well. His teacher himself served Kalam while she watched them eat from behind the kitchen door. But his science teacher served Kalam, and both they took the meal. At that time, his science teacher's wife was watching the boy, how she was taking the meal and what was her behavior. That she was watching behind the kitchen door. ସେଇ ରୋଷେଇ ଘର ଦୁଆର ମୁହଁ ପାଖରୁ ସେ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କରୁଥିଲା ପଛପଟୁ. But his behavior, way of taking the meal and cleaning the floor changed her attitude. So wife's behavior was changed. Why was her behavior changed? Because the way of Kalam's behavior, the way of taking the meal and cleaning the floor, that she saw changed her behavior. And next time when the teacher invited Kalam, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦ୍ୱିତୀୟ ଥର ତାକୁ ଡାକିଲେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯୋଉ wife welcomed him and served him food herself. ତାପରେ ସେ ତାକୁ ୱେଲକମ୍ କଲେ ଏବଂ ନିଜେ ବଢ଼ାବୁଢ଼ି କରି ଖାଇବାକୁ ଦେଲେ. ଓକେ, ନେକ୍ସଟ. Then Paragraph 4. Kalam then moved to the Squats Higher Secondary School for his secondary education. In his school years, he had average grades but was considered a bright and hard-working student who had a strong desire to learn. He spent hours on his studies, especially mathematics. After completing his studies here, Kalam was admitted to St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli, where he graduated in physics in 1954. His dream in life was to become a pilot, so he applied for studying engineering at the Madras Institute of Technology. He was selected, but education at such a prestigious institution was not so easy. It was an expensive affair. Around 1,000 rupees was required to pay towards the course fee. Asima Jora, his compassionate elder sister, came to his help. She mortgaged her gold ornaments for his admission fee, and he completed his aerospace engineering in 1960. Okay, next you understand the important words and their meaning. Look at the important words and their meanings. Desire, strong wish. Graduated, got the first degree from university. Prestigious, respected and admired. Expensive affairs, anything that causes a lot of money to be spent. Compassionate, kind-hearted, sympathetic or loving. Mortgage, to give some goods or property to someone for lending money or to borrow money, one has to give some goods or properties for that. Then understand paragraph 4. Kalam then moved to the Squats Higher Secondary School for his secondary education. After completion of elementary education complete for a Gandhi moved to Squats Higher Secondary School. Then in his school years, he had average grades. What type of student was he? He was average to grade students. But he was considered, he was taken as a bright and hard-working student. Well, he was considered as bright and hard-working student. He was doing very hard work in his study, and he is no doubt a bright student who had a strong desire to learn. He had a strong desire to learn. Without one's desire, one cannot move forward. ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରବଳ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଶକ୍ତି ଥିଲା ପଢ଼ିବା ପାଇଁ ଏବଂ ସେ ଜଣେ ବ୍ରାଇଟ୍ ଆଉ ହାର୍ଡ଼ ୱାର୍କିଂ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ ଦୋ ହି ୱାଜ୍ ଆଭରେଜ୍ ଗ୍ରେଡ୍ ଷ୍ଟୁଡେଣ୍ଟ. ଓକେ, ଦେନ୍ ହି ସ୍ପେଣ୍ଟ ଆୱାର୍ସ on his studies, especially mathematics. His favorite subject was mathematics. He was doing very hard work in doing sums, doing mathematics. He was sitting hours and hours to study mathematics. After considering his studies here, after completing his studies here, Kalam was admitted to St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli, where he graduated in physics in 1954. Then after completion of secondary education, then he went to college. What was the name of his college? St. Joseph's College. Where was it situated? Tiruchirappalli. It was situated in Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. Then he completed his graduation in physics. In which year? In 1954. 1954 ମସିହାରେ ସେ ଫିଜିକ୍ସରେ ଗ୍ରାଜୁଏସନ୍ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ କଲେ. ଦେନ୍ his dream in life was to become a pilot. What was his dream? His dream was to become a pilot. The pilot ହେବା ତାଙ୍କର ଥିଲା ସ୍ୱପ୍ନ. So he applied for studying engineering at the Madras Institute of Technology to fulfill his dream. ତାଙ୍କ ସେ ସ୍ୱପ୍ନକୁ ସାକାର କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଆପ୍ଲାଏ କଲେ. କେଉଁଠି ନା ମାଡ୍ରାସ ଇନଷ୍ଟିଚ୍ୟୁଟ୍ ଅଫ୍ ଟେକ୍ନୋଲୋଜି, ଯେଉଁଟା ଭେରି ବେଷ୍ଟ କଲେଜ, engineering college. Then he took admission. He wanted to take admission in Madras Institute of Technology. Madras Institute of Technology ରେ engineering ପଢ଼ିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ apply କଲେ. Was he selected? Yes, he was selected. He was selected. ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ସିଲେକ୍ଟ ହେଇଗଲା। But education at such a prestigious institution was not so easy. That institution, engineering college, was very prestigious college in Madras, in Tamil Nadu, even in India. But to study in that prestigious institution, it was not so easy. ସହଜ ନଥିଲା ସେଠି ପଢ଼ିବା। Why? Because it was very expensive affair. Spending a lot, ଅଧିକ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚାନ୍ତ ଅଧିକ ପଇସା ସେଠି ପଡ଼ୁଥିଲା ପଢ଼ିବା ପାଇଁ at that time. Okay, around 1,000 rupees was required to pay towards course fee. Course fee was around 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupee was very expensive one at that time. Okay, then it was not very difficult for Kalam to pay that fee. So his elder sister, who was his elder sister, was Asima Jora. Asima Jora, his compassionate, his loving, ati priya elder sister, he came to his help. ତାର ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରିବାକୁ ସେ ଆଗେଇ ଆସିଲା। How did she help Kalam? She mortgaged her gold ornament, ତା ସୁନା ଗହଣାକୁ ସେ ବନ୍ଧା ପକେଇଲା, ବନ୍ଧକ ରଖିଲା, mortgaged for his admission fee. And he completed his aerospace engineering 1960. 1960 ମସିହାରେ ସେ aerospace engineering complete କଲେ। That was his dream, to become pilot, and he completed the aerospace engineering. Okay, next. This is all about the explanations and understanding of the paragraph 1 to paragraph 4. Now we have to discuss about the short type questions, very short type questions and answers of from paragraph 1 to paragraph 4. This is part 1 of this topic. Okay, let's understand the questions and answers. Let's understand very short type questions and answers. Question number 1. APJ Abdul Kalam was one of the most distinguished dash of India. Answer: scientists of India. Question number 2. Dr. Kalam is popularly known as dash, the missile man of India. Question number 3. Why is he called the missile man of India? Answer: because he intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. Question number 4. Where was he born? କୋଉଠି ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଥିଲେ? In Muslim family at Rameswaram. Question number 5. When was he born? କେବେ ଜନ୍ମ ହେଇଥିଲେ? Answer: on 15th October 1931. Question number 6. Who were his parents? Jalaluddin and Ashiama were his parents. Question number 7. What was his father? ତା ବାପା କ'ଣ ଥିଲା? Was a boat owner and the imam of mosque. Question number 8. What was his mother? Answer: a housewife or homemaker. Question number 9. In course of time, Kalam's family had become poor and lost their dash. Answer: ancestral home. ତାର ଯେଉଁ ପୈତୃକ ତାଙ୍କ ପୂର୍ବପୁରୁଷର ଯେଉଁ ଘର ତାକୁ ହରାଇବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିଲା। Question number 10. How did Kalam supplement his family's income? Answer: by selling newspapers. କଲାମ କେମିତି ତାଙ୍କ ପରିବାରର ଇନକମ୍କୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କରୁଥିଲା, କିଛି ଆଡ଼୍ କରୁଥିଲା ବାଇ ସେଲିଂ ନ୍ୟୁଜ୍ ପେପର୍ସ, କିଛି ଖବରକାଗଜ ବିକ୍ରି କରି। Question number 11. Where did Kalam start his elementary education? Primary education, elementary education ସେ କେଉଁଠି ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲା? Answer: at Ramanathapuram. Question number 12. How was Kalam's science teacher? Who was Kalam's science teacher? କଲାମର ସାଇନ୍ସ ଟିଚର କିଏ ଥିଲା? Answer: ଶିବ ସୁବ୍ରମଣ୍ୟମ ଆୟାର। Question number 13. What was his science teacher like? ତା ସାଇନ୍ସ ଟିଚର କେମିତିଆ ଥିଲା? Answer: very loving and affectionate, ଅତି ସ୍ନେହୀ ଥିଲା। Question number 14. Why did Kalam science teacher invite him to his home? କଲାମ କାହିଁକି ତାକୁ ଇନଭାଇଟ୍ କରିଥିଲେ, ନିମନ୍ତ୍ରଣ କରିଥିଲେ କଲାମକୁ ଘରକୁ? Answer: for a meal, ଖାଇବା ପାଇଁ। Question number 15. Why did his science teacher's wife dislike and refuse to serve him? ତାକୁ ଖାଦ୍ୟ ପରିଷିବା ପାଇଁ କାହିଁକି ସାଇନ୍ସ ଟିଚର ୱାଇଫ୍ କାହିଁକି ମନା କଲେ?
Answer, because Khalam was a Muslim child. Khalam Musalman pila ହେଇଥିବାରୁ ସେ ମନା କଲେ. Okay, next. Question number 16. Where did Khalam start his secondary education? Answer, at Swartz Higher Secondary School. Question number 17. What type of student was he in his school years? Answer, average grades. Question number 18. In which college did he graduate in physics? Answer, St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli. Question number 19. Khalam applied and selected for studying engineering at Dash at Madras Institute of Technology. Question number 20. How did Khalam's elder sister Asyama Jora help him? ତା ଯେଉଁ ବଡ଼ ଭଉଣୀ ଅସିୟାମ ଜୋରା ସେ କେମିତି ତାକୁ ସାହାଯ୍ୟ କଲା. ବଟ୍ ଗେଷ୍ଟ ହର ଗୋଲ୍ଡ ଅର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟସ୍ ଫର୍ ଆଡ଼ମିସନ୍ ଫି. ଓକେ, ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ୍ ଅଲ୍ ଅବାଉଟ୍ paragraph 1 to 4 about the missile man of India. Okay, thank you. If you like my video, you can subscribe it. Okay, thank you.